Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to the Triple Crown Sports Network, where you join us for the first game in a brand new season in the Badlands Super League. But before all of this, a word from our sponsors.
Thanks, Lawmaster. Make sure you head over to Bomberang Gaming in Corringham, Essex, for your perfect place to satisfy all of your hobby needs.
I'm certainly going to do that, Duke. Thanks. So our opening game of the season sees us pit the Blood Crazed Broncos against the Lustrian Jaguars.
Indeed, it'll be an interesting one. Let's have a look at those teams. So first up, the Blood Crazed Broncos. We have Bloodseeker number 1, Sake Blood Speaker. Oh, what a name. Hopefully he'll have a performance today to match the name.
They say he never talks unless he's got a mouthful of blood.
Indeed. Bloodseeker number 2, Vorax Death Skull. Hopefully the death is the opponent's and not his.
Yeah, although he has been hit in the head many times.
He has. Corngor's up next, number 3, Calgore Bloodwrath. I'm sensing a theme. Here.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are really into blood.
Really into blood. And I've heard it doesn't matter where the blood comes from.
No.
They're happy either way. Corngor, number 4 next, Gigante Dark Soul.
Gigante is a very solitary man, although I hear he's into Renaissance painting.
Interesting, thank you. Onto our Bloodborne, number 5, Krev Soul Eater. He's a hungry fellow, I hear.
I'm not sure you can actually eat souls, though.
No. Well, then he's going to stay a hungry fellow.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Vorgoroth Kell up next, another Bloodborne.
I don't know anything about him.
Moving on. Lakshar Furyfang. Know anything about this guy?
I thought his name was Fairyfang for a long time. And when I saw him in the locker rooms before the game, he made a point of correcting me.
That would explain the black eye.
Yeah, thank you.
And finally, rounding out the cornate, if you will, Dravek the Flayer.
He certainly does like to flay, and he doesn't just limit that to the flesh of his enemies. He'll also do a great job on your lawn.
Interesting.
Fantastic. Let's move on to the Lustrian Jaguars. Now, some people say that these names might have hidden meanings, but I don't see it myself.
I'm not sure.
We're beginning with some skink linemen, and playing with number 1 today is It's a Lottle.
Well, hopefully he has a lot on the ball.
Fingers crossed.
The lizards have fingers?
I don't know, Duke. I don't know. Skink number 2 is Quig's Step.
We'll see just how Quig's.
Skink lineman number 3 is Izzy Down.
Hopefully not.
We're moving on to our Saurus now, and our first Saurus is Lamunde. That's it.
I've got nothing.
But he's joined by his brother, Le Tuesday.
What? That was a hell of a week for them.
I'm telling you, it was. And we've got 2 camo skinks to round this team off. We've got Lick Rock's Short Tail.
I've heard he's the guy with the longest tail.
Which is ironic.
Very ironic.
Very ironic. And our final camo skink is Tex Hex.
Interesting. An oil magnet?
No, he's really into spicy food.
I see.
The Lustrian Jaguars have also brought an apothecary with them today.
The Blood Crazed Broncos haven't. They're hoping that all of the damage goes on to those Lustrian Jaguars.
Well, hopefully the Jaguars have not wasted that investment and Fix Them Up will come into some use for them. Well, with the teams run through, I think all that's left to do is get stuck into the first half.
Let's play Bloodbowl.
What a fantastic day for Blood Bowl it is today.
Certainly, nice and sunny.
Yeah, you could say very sunny.
You could, and I would.
And that's going to affect the passing game.
It is.
It's definitely going to affect it. I can see that the golden ball token has been placed.
It has. The Lustrian Jaguars receiving in the first half. Quite accurate.
Yeah.
Kickoff, it's worth saying.
Only 1 square there. It's going
back into the middle of the field. He's very much in no man's land.
That's prime position for brutal Blood Bowl.
Brutal. We'll see just how brutal it's going to be.
There are plenty of fans in the stadium today, though.
There are. I hear upwards of 4,000.
Certainly, but it's not an even split.
Oh, no, it is not.
No. The Lustrian Jaguars have pulled a real following down with them today. And I hope that doesn't affect the performance of the Blood Crazed Broncos.
I imagine they're too crazed in their blood to really notice much of the cheering. Whether it's for or, in fact, against them.
Quite. It appears that the coaching staff are on the side of the pitch for the Blood Crazed Broncos at the moment. And they are absolutely gestating.
They are. They are out of their seats.
I'd love to have had a touchdown, a touchline reporter. Even a touchline reporter would have been good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't afford one.
No.
So we don't have one.
No.
And that coaching's definitely making a difference now.
It is. The Blood Crazed Broncos able to make use of that coaching throughout the game, hopefully, or at least the half.
So they've managed to snatch themselves a re-roll there. What a fantastic result for them.
Great start. With a ball as well, where it is. It's looking like it could be a bit of a bloody first half.
There's a lot of thinking now. Clearly, the players have still got a little bit of rust from the off-season going on.
Can you rust scales?
I don't know.
Scales rust?
I don't know. I'm not a metal wizard, so I couldn't answer that for you.
Interesting. Any metal wizards out there, let us know.
You can get scaly skin from the law of metal.
You can.
So
you can.
perhaps you could.
Possibly.
And it appears that the lizard men are building a cage.
A cage, I feel, at the moment, which is mostly built out of skinks. Interesting choice.
Yeah, I'm not sure they had a lot of a choice there.
That is fair.
There isn't a lot of Saurus. I think La Monday and La Tuesday are going to have their work cut out.
They really are. They really are.
I can see old Tex Hex getting into position there.
I wonder if the Jaguars are going to go for the ball in turn one, or if they're just going to protect it.
They've got the speed to go for it.
But they've also got the speed to leave it.
They do. There's some interesting movements here.
Yeah, getting a little close to the sidelines there. Don't want to get pushed into the crowd.
It appears that Lickrock Shorttails remembered he's actually got on the ball. That's the result.
That's helpful.
He's got some extra movement there.
That is helpful. They are going for the ball.
Now his agility's good. He only needs a 3+ here.
It's tense. Is he going to pick it up?
It is.
Is he going to fumble it?
I think
he fumbled it.
He's giving it a lick, but he's not picked it up.
He has not. Where's it going to go? This could be bad for the Jaguars.
Oh, it's gone one square in front. That's going to make it really enticing for the Broncos.
Not terrible.
Oh,
but not the best it could have been.
No, I mean they're going to have to beat some lizard to get that ball from that position.
Yes, they are. The agility of the Blood Crazed Broncos not good.
No, not
good at the best of times.
No, and we've just seen that the lizards have failed to pick it up.
Yeah, also apparently not great. But,
yeah.
I mean, 5 tackle zones on that ball. There's going to be a lot of blocking done on to try and get that clear.
And you can only blitz once.
You can only blitz once.
Those are the rules.
They are the rules.
That's something that
we don't make them. We just enforce them.
No, which is a shame in a way.
It is. It is. And it's in a way we don't even enforce them. We just tell you about them.
Yeah, in a very real sense, we're not.
We have
actually
nothing to do with the rules. You know.
I mean, I'm not going to enforce anything. Those guys are huge.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
One
not
beat you up in the January for getting his name wrong.
Already.
Yeah.
Yeah, already today. Seriously, Fury Fang and Fur Fang, that is a very easy mistake to make.
Yeah, it is.
Right? For the last half a decade. So
I feel like it's one he's heard many times before.
Yeah. I'm in a way, I'm just lucky our paths haven't crossed before, really.
You are.
Well, in an unsurprising move, the Broncos are really getting in their face.
Who'd thought it? Not me.
I mean, they are known for their agility and passing game.
They are.
Even on sunny days like this.
And I believe this is Calgore Bloodwrath going for a blitz on Itzalotl. This could be bad for the Itza.
It certainly could.
He's changed his mind. He's gonna let his friend go first.
Yeah. He's just taking off that control zone there. You see this in the amateur leagues a lot.
A lot.
Oh, and he's gone in horn first.
He really has. Is the skink going to get out the way?
That's going to up him to strength 4. Not that it's going to make any difference.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, that's not good for Itza.
No, that is a POW.
That it's a lot of damage.
And that they're not known for their armour.
They are not. They are not. That scaly skin, not so scaly.
Yeah, not really on the little lizards. It's more a big lizard thing.
More a big liz thing.
Could you imagine if the Broncos could work their dice out?
We might have a game that we could work out.
We would. But he's only rolled a 7. It's a shocker.
It's not enough.
I mean, that's not a lot of armour to get through, so he's really let himself down.
He really has. Him and the rest of the Broncos. Now, do we think they're just gonna hover, around the ball, cover the ball as much as they can? It looks like that's what they're trying to do.
Well, he's not attempted to pick it up, which is a good move because
I think that's
he's almost certainly going to foul.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he really is. Yeah, it's interesting from the Broncos coach there, leaving a player out wide.
Some zonal defence, if you will.
Yeah, protecting against those quick-moving skinks.
Yep. And will he take the risk with those skinks? I don't know. I'm not his coach.
But would you, if you were the coach?
I might do.
Okay.
I might do.
I might do too.
But it is worth pointing out, I've got absolutely no coaching qualifications whatsoever.
I don't think these guys do either.
No, well, that is a fair point. There is only 7 of them.
There is.
Although it is worth pointing out, the Broncos have got the 8th man.
They do. They do have that sub.
Which is hard to attract in a Sunday League team.
It is really.
Oh, Itza's back on his feet. Oh, this could be bold.
This is interesting from Itza.
Okay.
The skink's been knocked down. He's coming back for more.
Yeah. Oh, it appears that the Lizardman coach is learning the rules of the game.
That's good.
No, it's going to help.
It is.
It's going to help him in the late game.
Help.
Certainly in the second
Yes.
half. That's going to make a big difference.
A lot of tackle zones on that ball.
There's a lot of zonal marking there.
A lot. That is a lot for those Saurus to do. Le Monday and Le Tuesday, they've got their work cut out all week.
Although
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah, the all of the days. I think there's going to be some agility checks.
I feel like that's definitely coming.
But it is worth remembering that these lizards do come with dodge.
They do, the little ones.
Which looks like it's going to be important.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Tex-Hex almost bit the dust.
Yeah. It was never in any doubt.
Maybe not for you.
He's in again.
Oh, he's gone again. He's got no reroll. Oh.
Dodge saving him once more. He's out of the control zone now. Oh, he's got to go again. Oh,
he's made it this time.
3rd time, not a problem. But he is sitting dangerously close to the sideline there.
Yeah, he is. That is a perfect target for a blitz, if ever there was one.
I've got a feeling that some violence might be about to ensue.
Does look that way. A lot of decisions being made by the Jaguars coach.
A lot of finger pointing, a lot of gestating.
Everyone's getting ready for the punch-up.
Now, blitzing with skinks is an interesting choice, but it does appear that that's where the Jaguars coach has gone.
Is he down? Is he going to go down? No, it's just a push.
So he's pushed Calgor Bloodwrath backwards, as opposed to pushing him forwards.
It's probably better to push him backwards. To be fair.
Yeah, I mean,
I would suggest so.
Certainly. I mean, it has meant that he's close to Tex-Mex.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, it looks like Lamunde is going in on.
That's on Dravak the Flayer.
And the Flayer was actually working with the groundsman before the game to make sure the pitch was up to scratch.
That's very nice of him.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I think people see Flayer and they just assume
Blood Crazed Murderer.
Yeah, but actually, you know, he's got a heart in there too.
Got green thumbs.
Yeah.
Green thumbed Flayer.
Yeah, he's really into the environment.
Yeah. Pushing the Broncos away from the ball here.
Yeah.
He almost followed him.
Yeah, he thought
almost
about
went
it,
for the
but
follow.
Changed his mind. So he's gone for the ball again.
Yes.
4+. And this is Lickrock Shorttail. He's got a chance to redeem himself here.
Is he going to do it? No,
no,
he's not. Off it goes.
Absolutely zero skills. This is why he's in the amateur league, ladies and gentlemen.
But the ball's in a good position.
It fell quite well for him, but that is a turnover.
Yeah, it is.
He's gone for the ball before those one dice blocks. And
I can see why.
It's
no
what do you think is
in the
more
amateur
important?
leagues.
No reroll. He didn't get the coaching.
He did not.
Coaching improvement at the beginning there, so he's really short-handed in this way.
He is.
And apparently he can't even.
Apparently short-tailed as well.
Yeah. Yeah, his story's not very long. I'm concerned that Lakshar Furyfang is about to show Tex-Mex what he showed me before the game today.
Yeah, he is. Are we going to get our first push into the crowd of the day and, in fact, the season?
Unless it's a double skull.
What's going to happen?
That's not how you play Blood Bowl.
That's not how you play Blood Bowl.
That's how you play
Blood Bowl. Off he goes.
Tex-Mex has been taken away, if you will.
He has. Can he break the Skink's armour this time? No, not even close.
And you know what though, Furyfang, he really is a big believer in positive crowd involvement.
Yes.
So
getting the crowd involved early as well.
It's lovely to see that he's already out there working the crowd.
We're only on turn 2.
Just trying his best.
Turn 2 and we're already getting the crowd involved.
I mean,
this is what Blood Bowl 7s is all about.
The question is, Duke, has he been pushed into an area of the crowd full of those Corn fans, or has he gone in with the majority Lizard fans?
I'll be honest, his performance so far, I'm not sure it's going to matter.
That's an interesting response. I mean, it isn't him, however, that's dropped the ball twice.
No.
He doesn't have a 100% ball failure rate.
That is true, but he did foul 2 of his dodge checks.
He did get them on the reroll though.
He did. He was lucky on the reroll.
The benefit of being good at dodging.
Dodgy, if you will.
Yeah, if you will. Well, the crowd certainly are really unsure what to do at this point.
Yeah, they're taking their time.
They really are. There's some passing around. There's a little bit of what appears almost like surfing there.
Yeah.
There is definitely an angry mob trying to get to the little lizard, but at the moment he does seem to be okay.
He's just sort of hovering around.
I'm pretty confident that's a golf club.
Oh my. That's not a good sign for the little guy.
No. He's going to have to duck a lot. That dodge skill might be coming into use.
It might.
Again.
I wonder if he can use it against the crowd. I'm not sure that's how that works. But what do we know? We don't make the rules.
No.
Or in fact enforce them.
And we don't have coaching badges. We have discussed
we do not. No.
So he is rolling on his personal table though, because he is a stunty.
He is. The crowd decided they didn't really like him for what he'd done, and he's just gonna be stunned.
Fortunately, enough lizards got in there before they really put the hurt on him.
Yeah.
The coaching staff from the Jaguars really happy to see one of their star men back in the dugout.
Star lizards,
if you will. Yeah. And he's got almost all of his tail still intact.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enough of it.
Yeah. Sufficient that he's not going to fall over.
The rest will grow back.
Yeah, that's probably going to be fine.
Yeah.
Not a bad injury there.
No, could have been worse.
No.
Could have been dead.
Stunning, if you will.
See what you did there. Almost, that was very good.
I have my moments. Yeah. It looks like they're about to throw some lizards into that meat grinder though.
It does. It looks like they're about to throw some lizards into a ball.
Okay, so the quiet man of the Blood Crazed team, Gigante, is throwing some hands with Quick's Tep. Could have been both down.
Yeah.
But went for the push instead. So.
Not pushing him onto the ball.
No, interesting choice there.
But now they do have a Broncos tackle zone on the ball.
They do. Which is the first time in the game, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
It is only turn 2.
It is.
Let's see what he's going to do with the wide man. I see.
Short towels getting some attention here.
He's been given short shrift, if you will.
He has
by the Broncos, and to be fair, many of the actual Jaguars fans are gestating and throwing things at the field, and I think it is actually in the direction of short tail.
It's not a good sign for him.
You do hate to see this, but Vorax Deathskull has gone for it. There seems to be some confusion about who he's swinging at. That this does happen occasionally with cornet players.
It does.
They just go quite furiously.
The hands fly. They don't know who they're hitting. But he did eventually go for short towel, and I believe he got the big pow.
Okay.
Moving people around. So he did knock him down.
He's giving him the big pow.
Is he going to actually hurt short towel?
Armour roll comes in.
Oh, he is.
Oh, he's straight through the armour.
Oh. How bad is this injury going to be?
I mean, he is stunty. Let's not forget this.
He is. That's not great.
He's just been stunned.
He's still on the pitch. That's the important thing.
He is dribbling, but he will improve.
He will.
So I'm told. Fix him up has sat back down. He's not needed at the moment, which is good, because my understanding is he's very picky about how often he works during a game.
Yes.
Yeah. He is part of the union. He's not willing to do an unfair number of hours on a Sunday.
No.
And
Who would be?
I don't blame him.
No. Double push there.
There's a lot of pushing. I feel like at some point it's going to start.
A lot of pushing and shoving.
But I'm confused about what's happening. The crowd are confused about what's happening.
No one knows. I don't even think Short Tail knows what's going on.
No. He's not really conscious at this point.
No.
He's saying something about flyers and about Slam Mage Priests. But I don't speak skink.
No.
Sorry about that.
Maybe that could be our little learning scope for the season is try and learn skink.
Yeah, that could be an interesting choice. Although I don't feel like they're going to play
continual
every week.
Professional development of learn skink.
Yeah, okay, interesting. I'll put it on the review.
Yeah,
sure. I'm not going to complete that.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, this is bold from the Broncos. They could have given Asaurus the ball.
I mean, he is going to have to roll a 6 to collect his ball.
He is going to have to roll a 6.
And that is going to be challenging.
It is. Too challenging, in fact.
Yeah, it does appear that way. But again, the ball has fell very kindly for the Jaguars.
It has. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
Oh, he's going again.
Oh, he's got to go again.
It's one dice.
Oh,
he's rolled the skull.
Not what you want to see.
Sayek Blood Speaker probably tried to talk there and has actually run out of the sanguine liquid in his mouth, and as a result, he can no longer share his views.
Or in fact, stand.
No, apparently not.
Oh, and he's broken the armour on the way down.
He's broken his own armour on the way down as well.
Oh dear.
Oh, things you hate to see.
This could be really bad. This is a really important player for the Broncos.
It certainly is. You don't get number 1 without being important.
You do not. You get number 1 by turning up first in the morning.
You do, yes, that's correct. Oh!
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, he's out for the game!
Oh dear.
He did have a reroll.
He did.
And I can't help but feeling that he gambled there and lost.
I'm not sure that paid off.
No, I don't think it did. I don't think it did, Duke.
No. Oh dear, oh dear.
I mean, he can... it appears they've put him in an erected position.
They've propped him up in the...
They've sort of shoved him in the corner.
Box, yeah.
I mean, they really don't care for their players.
No. No. But it's not going to matter. We will not be seeing Sayek again today.
No. One of the coaches is actually crying at this point, which is unusual.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Normally they are immune to psychology.
They are.
So,
being frenzied,
yeah,
as they are.
absolutely. No pitch invasions yet, though.
No. Over to the Jaguars then. Can they do anything with this ball?
Appears they're sort of trying to work out whether they want to beat some Blood Reavers up or whether they want to try and take the ball. What would you be going for right now?
I think I'd probably go for the ball, but I also might beat up some Broncos.
It is a challenging one because I think I'd be tempted to go for the ball, but also I like the hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's certainly a crowd favourite.
Yeah, it really is, and it certainly makes us happy here in a
Yeah,
commentary
it does.
box. I like it when they get their towels involved as well, the lizard men, particularly the Saurus.
I like it when they keep the dice in shot.
Yeah, that's really helpful too. We'll pass that feedback on. It appears that Lamunde has gone absolutely humongously here.
Yeah, he has.
He's getting a lot of support, and he has knocked down one of the Kongor.
He has absolutely obliterated, I believe, Kaelgor.
There seems to be
Could put him in a good position to be surfed next turn.
Yeah, they are looking for the surf. We know that there are a lot more Lizardman fans in the crowd.
There are,
and so that
which bodes real poor for any Corn players.
I mean, it literally has no effect on the outcome of the dice.
No,
but, But it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
That's an 11.
Oh,
it's right through.
Yeah. This is 2 for 2 on the broken armours for the Jaguars.
There is no mercy from the Jaguars today.
I believe that's just a stun. He's going to stay on the pitch.
He has been stunned.
Now.
And who was
for now?
Who was that was stunned?
That was Kaelgor.
Kaelgor, yeah. I did hear something about
stunned.
him stealing some lunch money, and perhaps this is the follow-up
for that.
Yeah, that's the impact of those actions.
Yes.
He's not followed up.
A solid impact.
It appears that the Jaguars' plan is to make some space at the moment.
And get those supports in for the blocks.
And they're going to need to do that because skinks are very weak.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Okay, so Le Tuesday, he's going to see if he can emulate that success.
No.
No, he cannot, Jude.
No, he can't.
Cannot.
Just straight back.
He's not really riled up yet. It appears he's still at that pushing stage of the action.
Is he going to follow him though? Is he going to go with him? No, he's going to stay where he is.
I don't think he knows what he's doing at this point.
I don't think anyone on the pitch knows what they're doing.
No, I'm not sure. I think the concussion is real.
Yeah. You could have a one dice block here on Krev with a skink.
With a skink.
With a skink.
Which is a risk.
Yes.
Because they aren't well armoured.
No.
I wouldn't describe, as we discussed earlier.
No.
They are at best slightly scaly.
Yes.
But he's gone for the ball.
He's gone for the ball again.
It's because
is it going to be third time lucky?
I don't know. I mean, the linemen literally are no different in terms of their ball handling skills.
Nobody's not going to be third time lucky.
No.
Lawmaster, I can confirm.
Oh, it's straight onto the Saurus's head.
I believe that's onto Le Tuesday.
It is, and Le Tuesday needs a 6.
He does. He's had his chance before.
He has.
He didn't get it.
No.
Will he get it this time?
Well, I mean, this doubles his chance, and he's
still not good enough.
Also, still failed.
Where's it going now?
It's gone almost into the only place where it couldn't have been caught by someone.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's be honest. The cage that the Lizardmen were trying to build in turn 1, they seem to have successfully restored.
Almost by accident.
Yeah, the integrity of that.
Yeah.
And if I was the coach now, I would be lying and saying that was the plan all along.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's how you make it to the big leagues.
Yeah, absolutely.
You fake it till you make it.
100%. Although, in a real sense, you don't want any of your players to go to the big league.
No, that is bad.
No, that makes your team a lot worse.
That is bad.
Yeah, that's not good for this game.
No.
So there is some discussion on the Jaguars bench about the legitimacy of fouling players at the moment.
And he's early in the game to have someone sent off. Let's be fair.
But I mean, let's be real. If the opportunity is there to stamp on someone's groin, it can be hard to look past it.
It really can.
It really can. It is very funny.
It is.
It's hilarious.
And often very effective.
And I hear that Itzalotl does it often. You could say he does it a lot.
You could. And I would.
I would say that. So, it's interesting because Dravek the Flayer is the 8th man in this team.
He is.
But because he's Khorne 8, the coach has decided to play him in what I can only assume is some sort of superstitious
Some
idea.
move of brilliant coaching, you could say, which
Perhaps.
gave them the reroll at the start of the game.
It did.
A reroll which we feel they probably should have used already.
I've got a concern about some surfing again. Oh dear.
Oh dear. So he's going down, but where is he going down?
He's going there.
He is.
So there's a real risk of surfing.
There is a real risk.
But not this turn.
No.
He just can't get through that armour.
Can't get through those scales.
That combination of being very blue, very scaly, and also having some Blood Bowl related equipment on you.
Paraphernalia.
Yeah, if you will. That's really done Lamonde some favours there.
It has.
It's been a real La Fun day for him, if you will.
I see what you did there, Lord Master.
I'm not that funny.
No.
Oh, he's going for a skink.
Oh. It's a good move. I mean, the skinks are the weak ones.
Gigante's only gone and double sculled it. Oh, and the coaching staff are really gestating. I don't think anyone actually saw those dice. So they're just going to do it again.
They're going to do it again. No one saw it.
No. That's a reroll.
Both down or a push.
So...
Is he going to push him?
I think this is going to be a push.
I think it's going to be a push. I think it's bold if he goes for both now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a choice that I might make. But I'm not very good at the game.
No.
There's discussion about a 1 dice blitz.
Yeah, there's discussion. Bringing in that wide man for a 1 dice blitz.
Clearly, Bloodspeaker has not taught them much about the danger of going hard on the big lizards, if you will. He's gone for it.
He has.
He is also frenzied, it's worth pointing out.
Oh, and he's got him.
Absolutely powered him.
Unbelievable.
He's pushed him onto the ball.
He's got to. He doesn't have a choice. Where's it going? Oh, it could be a chance for the Broncos to pick it up.
I mean, he's going to have an unmodified check to take this.
He is. It's a good, decent chance.
Yeah, 66% of the time he's going to catch that ball every time.
He catches the ball.
He's caught the ball. A result that you love to see.
You do. If
That's
you're a
why I'm
Broncos
here.
fan.
Yeah. And the small number of Broncos fans have gone wild at this catch.
That was your best friend.
Yeah,
that was a Fury fan.
Yeah, excellent.
Catching that ball there. Oh, and he's broken the armour.
Well, this was unexpected.
Did not see this coming.
No. But what is he going to do? I think this is Le Tuesday at the moment that's being struck on. Oh, absolutely nothing. Imagine breaking the armour and then just
stunned all the way into the weekend.
Yeah. Just rolling that poorly.
Yeah. I think a solid turn from the Broncos. I think it's fair to say.
Yes.
They've got the ball. They've ended it with the ball, which is always good. They started it with, let's be fair, no hope of getting the ball, and they've ended it with the ball.
Yeah, which is very surprising.
Yeah.
And I feel like at no point was that part of the tactical decisions that were made this turn.
No,
Purely
absolutely not. Purely
by accident.
Yep.
We are now rapidly moving towards the end of the first half.
Yeah, we are in the last stages of the first half now, with Jaguars turn 4.
It's felt quite even so far.
It hasn't. The ball hasn't really moved from about 3 strips of squares. Mostly thanks to the Jaguars not being able to pick the ball up and just throwing it around all over the place.
No, I mean the very sunny conditions. I don't think we've mentioned them. They would have an effect on the passing game.
They would have an effect on the passing game.
That is correct.
Yeah,
that is how the game works.
It is.
A lot of thinking from the coaches now. A lot of leaning.
Stand on a blitz to save that skink from being surfed.
And I think it's the right decision.
I think it's the right decision. It's also enough.
Yeah.
He's done enough.
He's followed up. He's put himself right against the ball carrier there.
He has. He's also put himself against 3 Broncos players.
He has.
That's bold.
But don't forget, he's a little bit stupid.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. And Shorthouse finally stood up.
He has, yeah. I'm not sure I'd let him anywhere near the ball, though.
I don't think I would either.
He's got to do a lot to redeem himself.
Cheeky 1 dice block there. But it does knock down.
He has knocked
I believe
him
that's
down.
Gigante.
It is Gigante. It is.
With a skink.
Yeah.
The
The silent
indignity.
but violent Gigante has been taken down.
Oh, he's broke the armour with a skink.
Well, put that in a Renaissance painting, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed. Sacre bleu. Wrong country.
And that's Quick Step, and he's getting his revenge.
Oh
my goodness!
That's an 11. That's real bad.
That's not good. I'm got a feeling he's going to miss more than 1 match.
I have that feeling too.
He's put him in the hospital.
He has. He has.
And
For a long time.
I don't see anyone on the coaching staff calling an ambulance.
No.
And this is real bold coaching.
Yeah.
Real bold coaching.
They don't need an ambulance.
Well, Quick Step has ended any plan that the Broncos had for Gigante today.
Yeah.
He's over there dreaming about those Renaissance paintings.
Dreaming at home.
Yeah.
A home he may never get to again.
Well, I think he's going to spend some time there, to be honest with you, because he's not going to be on a Bloodbowl pitch for a while.
True. That's true. It's enough.
It's another knockdown. I don't even know who's doing it anymore.
No one knows.
I was so excited about the whole situation.
No one knows
Gigante.
what's happening.
It's another skink.
It is another skink. The skinks are on fire.
He's put a lot of pressure on the ball carrier there.
Is he going to break the armour this time
I don't
as
know.
well?
He's going for it.
He could do.
He's following the rules. So.
Oh, he's done it
again!
2 out of 2 for skink.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Is he going to get him off the pitch?
It's a lotto. Oh, it's a lotto damage.
Lotto.
It's a lotto damage.
Oh my!
I don't believe what I'm seeing.
Oh dear!
My hair moved. That's how excited
That's
I was.
another one in the hospital.
He's in the hospital as well. He's only temporary, but he's not going to be available for the rest of this match.
3 players in the injury box.
Yeah, it's wild so
Madness.
far. Yeah,
absolute. We're not even at the end of the first half.
No, this reminds me of the of the great season of '94.
Thanks, Lawmaster.
Thanks.
I'm not sure if the Jaguars coach can do any more.
No, to be honest, I don't think he cares.
No, I wouldn't.
I
Two
think
skinks have just taken 2 players off the pitch.
He's too busy waxing very lyrical about what can only be described as raw skink brutality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I imagine that there may have been some insults about Sotek that really riled them up. Definitely.
Yeah.
They struck there like a twin-tailed comet. Oh, he's going for a dodge.
He's going for a dodge.
I'm not sure what he's doing here because he's. I guess he's trying to cause some control zone issues.
Yeah, he's trying to block Calgore from when he gets up to being sort of able to do much. But he's only a skink and he's put himself in a real bad position to be surfed.
I mean, I really hope that he spends some time in California because I'm concerned that he's about to go surfing.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. So we are into the Broncos' turn 4. There's been some rolling over on the pitch there.
There has.
Unlike regular football, in this game, feigning injury doesn't get you anything.
No, it doesn't. Ridicule.
Yeah,
it gets you ridicule.
It gets you some ridicule, yeah. But again, the Saurus just don't really understand what's being said.
They don't. No. They don't understand that they need to get back up again.
No. I imagine one of those skinks will perhaps give him a little kick shortly, and they are up for it today.
They really are.
It is fair
They've
to say.
got to be careful because they might injure their own player at this point.
They could. Yeah, it's very real. And these blazers are hot.
Yes.
Yes.
Just like this action.
Quite.
I mean, the Broncos coach really is stunned from the sidelines here.
Yeah, he really is.
He does not know what to do.
If he didn't have a clue before, he definitely
really
doesn't have a clue now. I think he's going to go for some California action on that.
He's got to go for the surfing action. Yeah, he is.
In a block that I'm going to call the California roll. That often contains lobster.
Interesting.
No, thanks.
Is he down? Might be going down and out.
Oh, it's brutal.
Oh, it's brutal.
Oh, yeah. Is he down? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
He's down. He's in the crowd. And now there's a real chance of him being trampled.
There's a real chance of him being down and out.
Oh, he's gone through the armour.
Shocker, it is only Skinker.
Not that surprising, but we've seen a lot of armour breaks in this first half. And the Broncos coach is praying to everyone for an injury.
Not quite. He's knocked out though.
But it is just a knockout.
Gonna need some of them smelling salts.
However, the crowd haven't actually had their say yet.
No.
So
no, they haven't.
Let's find out.
They've just got thrown a limp, lifeless body.
Yeah, but let's not forget
do
that the Skinks have really impressed today. The crowd have added
just
to
knocked
the
him out
knockout.
again.
Yeah, he was possibly coming round.
Not anymore.
But not so much now.
Not so much.
He stamped on his fan, and now he's out. And I don't mean the fan in the crowd. I mean the fan on his head.
The fan on his head.
Thank you.
Oh my.
Should be clear. So, but the Broncos have still got the ball.
They do. They don't have many players around or with it though.
No, that is fair. I think there's some consideration about rushing here. Now this is only required to not roll ones.
It is
to successfully rush.
Yeah.
But it would be a double rush. So that means there's literally twice as
many chances.
Many chances
falling down.
Yeah, because that is how basic mathematics works.
Yes, it is, Lord Master.
Thank you.
Is he going to risk a blitz on a rush?
On a skink. When you've seen the violence the Skinks have been putting out today as well. I mean, that is like running into the mouth of a very hangry bear. I'm going to stick with hangry.
Okay.
He's hungry and angry. Calgore's gone for it.
He has. This is
rushing.
him going for it.
He's rushing.
Oh! He's down!
Imagine,
he's on the floor in the first one!
Imagine G'ing yourself up this much and then realising that you don't know how to walk.
No, you do not.
No, you don't. Oh, things you hate to see.
Oh, dear. He's tripped over his own hooves.
Oh! The armour just about protected him there. I mean, that was a close one.
That was a close call. We are now, though, heading over to Lizards turn 5. The Broncos are running out of time to score here, though. They might have the ball, but they haven't moved with the ball.
No. And there is a way out, I think, for an experienced, capable Blood Bowl coach.
Don't roll ones.
Yeah, I mean, that's the tactics that I would be telling my players at half time.
Quite.
Stop rolling ones.
Yep.
Oh, the Saurus is straight back in it.
Oh.
The Tuesday is really upset about having spent that time on the floor.
Yeah,
had a bad dream. It's made him angry.
It has.
It's made him real angry.
Has it made him angry enough to sack Fury Fang and get the ball?
He has pushed him.
Not quite.
He's kept the ball with him.
He has.
And that is because there's no one with strip ball involved in that situation. So,
but he has pushed him to his brother.
Yes. So the question now is whether Monday is a better day than Tuesday. And normally I would say that is a no, but in this situation it could
be a yes.
Could be a yes.
We will just have to wait and see.
Well, he appears to be attempting to
He's setting up that turn 6 touchdown.
Some of this.
Oh, no, he isn't.
No. Oh, I see what he's trying to do.
We understand.
Yeah, now we do.
Brilliant coaching from the team that didn't get brilliant coaching.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, it turns out that perhaps that was awarded incorrectly, and this does happen sometimes in the amateur leagues.
It does. More than you would think.
It's only a push.
So, in fact, Monday is about as good a day as Tuesday.
It turns out, yeah, they are equa good in this instance, which is another way of saying rubbish.
Both poor.
Yeah. I don't really see what more the Jaguars can do at this point. There's a lot of counting.
Make it difficult, I think, for the Broncos to really get out of there.
Interesting. So I think they've given up with the ball handling from Lick Rocks. I think the plan for Shortell is just to put him in harm's way.
Yeah, I mean he's clearly not very good at picking up the ball.
No.
So he may as well be a lizardy speed bump.
Yeah. So I think that the Jaguars are gambling here for a turn 6 touchdown.
They are.
I think they're going to try and sack the ball carrier and then carry that on with one of those skinks. They have left themselves quite open here, though. Potentially.
It's bold. What the Broncos would have to do.
Maybe we will see that brilliant coaching coming into place.
We might.
So if you do get reduced to 3 players, you can concede with no negatives.
You can.
Although I can't imagine that that's ever crossed the mind of the Broncos.
No.
No. no.
I think I can see them being reduced to 0 players and wanting to carry on.
Yeah, I could see that too. I could imagine them.
The coach gets involved, the fans get involved.
Yeah, I could imagine them probably stretching some of the severely injured players back onto the pitch.
You don't need 2 legs to punch
No,
someone.
I
you only need 1.
I don't think that's in the rules, but
No.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I will allow that.
We will. Because we don't make, or in fact enforce those rules.
No, it turns out we lied earlier. Oh, Juggernaut's
Juggernaut
he's going to go for a
saved Gigante.
Yeah,
from a both down.
Going to go for a push.
Is the push going to be enough? Do you know what? Yes.
I think it is.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is as well. I think he gets Juggernaut when he blitzes.
He does.
See, he's pushed him to there. Interesting choice. He's not frenzied.
I think that's a good call from the Broncos coach. I don't think it's it's not a bad call, I think, to not follow up.
He's looking at an extra square of movement. It's interesting. I think I'd have followed up there.
Really?
I'm just thinking that those Saurus are not agile. And
no, but they do like to punch.
They do like to punch. That is fair. It's a difficult set of calls here. I think that this dodge is going to be big here.
This is going to be a big dodge.
I don't think he even knows who his players are anymore.
No.
Calgor's there. Lakshar Fury Fang. Not Furry Fang.
Not Furry
Not
Fang.
Furry.
You found that out to your detriment.
I did, yeah. The makeup that we use here in the studio is excellent.
It is.
Very, very realistic.
Top quality.
Yeah, and thanks to my optometrist for providing me with a set of glasses for this filming today at such short notice. Oh, he's just made it out of there.
Ooh.
Oh, and suddenly he's making a break. The break he's on.
He is.
There is a very real possibility that this could end. This could end with the scoring. He's considering rushing.
He doesn't have to make it on turn 6.
He doesn't.
Is he going to make the foolish decision of going for it in this turn?
I don't think so, but suddenly that lack of following up is looking like a huge mistake.
It is
from the brilliant coaching.
It means Le Tuesday is able to blitz the ball carrier.
And I think that's a shame because if it was Lamont,
oh, the flayer's down.
Oh, he's hit the deck.
Oh dear. Is he going to trip over his feet and hurt himself?
No, the armour saves him.
He's just made a fool of himself.
Yeah, he's just a figure of fun to the fans now.
Yeah, he is.
Which I also love to see. It's a shame that wasn't Lamonde that was free because then we might know why the Broncos don't like Mondays. But
thanks, Lawmaster.
But instead it's going to be Le Tuesday.
It is going to be Le Tuesday. Very slowly making his way towards Furry Fang. Quite aptly.
Yeah. And also, counting's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Right? And we need to remember that.
It is for those sorts, particularly when they get away from their little skinky buddies.
Yeah, yeah. And there's no abacuses.
There is not. Oh, he's down. That's a sack.
And I'm suddenly thinking that maybe going for it would have been the way forward here.
Maybe following up. Maybe that's all it would have taken.
Armour saved him. Where's the ball going?
I'm not sure it matters.
Okay,
it could matter.
It's not in a terrible position.
It's not good for the Jaguars.
No. Although it is worth remembering that there are a lot of free skinks.
There are
on that in the Broncos half.
Yes.
It looks like we're going back to California potentially though before the end of the first half. Oh, it's a big pow.
Oh, Death Skull's off the pitch.
And this is the second Bloodseeker. They only had 2.
Oh, it's not quite enough to break the armour.
Now
we move to the fans.
Yeah, the fans don't care about armour.
No,
they
don't.
just want to injure you.
Yeah, they do.
There's a lot of biting at the moment that I'm seeing.
It's not enough though to keep the Bloodseeker down.
Not really a sufficient amount of biting.
No.
Oh, I mean, he's just hit that man right in the snods. That's awful.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's painful. I think someone should help that fan.
You don't want to see that.
But not fix him up because he will not work again today
won't.
if he helps that fan. No. So that fan is dead to the coaching staff on the Jaguars.
Quite right.
Yeah, that's fine. Healthcare is not universal in the old world.
Absolutely
Absolutely not.
It is a privilege, not a right.
No, absolutely. I don't think the Broncos can score in one turn from here.
I don't think the Jaguars can comfortably score.
No, and it's starting to look like this has been a really even turn in terms of scoring.
Yes.
And it appears that the Skinks have opted to just
run away at this point.
And I mean, with their armour and strength,
I can see why.
Probably a good decision at this point.
Although, to be fair, and don't tell him I said this, I think I'd have gone for the foul on Fury Fang.
Could have, but he is violent, so I will keep that to myself.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've got you. And it appears the coaching staff are ruining the decision not to follow up there.
Quite.
And I feel like someone's going to get a dressing down at half time. And I think that there could be a substitution if there were enough players physically able to enter the pitch
to get back on
for
the
the Broncos.
Yes. Because as much as they did start with a sub, they have 3 players unable to complete this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's generally down to the violence and the breaking of armour.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Oh, he's gone for a
blitzed.
blitz.
Fury Fang has blitzed.
He does have frenzy, so he could potentially push Lamonde into the crowd.
These are just 2 1-dice blocks. It's enough.
A push is sufficient.
He needs that again.
I mean, he's taking bold decisions. Oh!
He's done it!
He's giving him the power!
2 1-dice blocks!
Into the crowd!
Oh my!
And the crowd go wild, and in a very real sense, have probably been more active in this game than many of the players.
Yes.
So didn't break the armour.
No. But how mad are those fans going to be? Getting their hands on a Saurus.
Not that mad.
Not that mad.
Not that mad.
Clearly pushed him into the wrong end.
Just stunned. Yeah.
Pushed him into the Jaguars fans.
Yeah. And he's been given a hero's welcome.
He has.
No.
He has.
They're helping him get back round. He'll definitely be on in the second
Fix
half.
him up isn't needed.
No.
Which is lucky for him because he. So here we are, back with the second half of our first game of the season.
And most of the fans are back in.
Most of them are, although not most of the Broncos players.
No.
Now it is worth saying that actually, poor old Izzy Down, who was knocked down and out, I believe, into the crowd.
Yes.
In the first half, he's back. He's woken up. Fix him up wasn't needed. He came around of his own accord.
Simple smelling salts, and they've just thrown him straight back onto the pitch.
Absolutely.
And it was nice that they let us see that.
Yeah.
Because they often just do that in the dugout, and you get nothing. So slightly off centre kick.
Yeah, a bold kick. A very bold kick from
very
the
close
Jaguars.
to the edge of the pitch there. It means though. It does mean
just stayed on the pitch.
That it does mean that getting that ball is going to be a real risk of more of the same.
It is.
And it's all been this side as well.
It really has.
And many fans have made their way around now because they want to get involved in the violence.
They do. Who doesn't?
It turns out that kick of the ball has caused some sort of change in the weather.
Is it going to be much of a change? We are yet to see.
No, it is perfect conditions
No, it's
for
not.
Blood Bowl.
It's not changed.
And we probably should have said that this half started with perfect conditions for Blood Bowl.
Yes.
So in a very real sense,
it's not changed the weather at all.
Talk of changing weather was very, very over-exaggerated.
Yes. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting place to try and pick that ball up.
It certainly is. And it seems to be sort of bobbling around on the surface there for a moment. And no one's really doing a lot about it. There's a lot of it's bouncing.
It's bounced back.
It's bounced back. I'm not really sure. No.
No, it's bounced back.
It turns out that was actually
that
correct.
was where it was going.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Lovely. Mind of its own. Wizards did it.
Maybe the fans will get hold of a ball this half.
Not
just the player.
I mean, that almost happened.
It did.
Let's be real.
So we are starting off with the Broncos receiving, obviously, in this half.
I mean, they received a beating in the first half.
They really did.
And now they're going to receive the ball in the second half.
And hopefully, not a beating.
So, Corn 8, as he's known, or Dravek the Flayer,
yes,
is a long way from the ball.
He is.
And the Broncos coach seems to be disappointed by that. And again, there's some counting. Oh, wow.
Wow, the Broncos coach has managed to count all of the fingers on his hand and a toe.
Yeah, and
to count the 6 spaces of that combo.
And if he'd have gone to the assistant coach, he actually has 6 fingers, so that would have saved him some time.
A lot of time and effort.
He could have left his shoe on, and people wouldn't be vomiting behind the dugout now.
Quite.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting move by the Broncos coach. I mean, he's confusing me, so I'm sure he's confusing the Jaguars coach too.
I mean, it is worth pointing out that the assistant coach has been giving some of these instructions. Oh!
There goes the ball.
And the ball's out again. 1, 4 or 6. We'll see it in the crowd.
It's not in the crowd.
It is 3.
It's slightly safer.
It's actually a better position than it was in. But that is a turnover.
Yes, it is.
I mean, now we could see some ganging up here.
I can see that happening.
And I'm concerned that it could be very violent.
You say concerned. I say sitting here waiting with anticipation.
Yeah. So in a very real sense, excited.
Very much so.
Okay, thank you.
Like I think the fans.
Yeah. I mean, if you told your face, they might understand more. Thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Lawmaster.
It's very intense.
It's very intense decision making from the Jaguars bench.
Yeah. And I'm not sure why, because realistically here, I just want to see some violence.
Everyone just wants to see some violence.
Oh, okay, it appears they're setting up
the big violence.
They are setting up some
serious violence.
Some jungle justice, if you will.
Quite.
Because they didn't do enough of that in the first.
No. 3 players out isn't enough.
No. Okay.
They're out for blood.
They really are.
The blood of the Broncos.
It appears it's going to be Monday and Tuesday that are going to do the lifting this turn. So this is Le Tuesday.
We're starting off with Le Tuesday.
Le Tuesday is throwing at
into Calgore.
That's
a pow.
There's a lot of power in there.
That's a big pow.
I mean, he didn't feel the second one because the first one had done the result.
Yeah, it did.
He's pushed him there. He's following up. But I mean, we do need to remember that Kongor is now on the floor.
Yeah, he is. Is he going to stay on the floor? Oh, he might be going off the pitch.
He's put a lizardy claw straight through that armour. The first half wasn't enough, ladies and gentlemen. Go!
Oh!
Oh, he's out cold.
Again.
And he's out cold. And he has been stretchered off the pitch. And there's a lot of clapping actually from the Broncos fans. And I think that's probably due to the amount of blood.
Yeah. As we said, they don't care from where the blood comes.
No. So
another 3 dice block here from Lamonde.
Lamonde. Oh, it's another big pow.
It's another one.
He's following up.
He is.
He's only armour 8, this one.
He got through the 9 of the Kongor.
Oh!
He's through the 8!
He's right through, and suddenly
Suddenly the Broncos could be down to 3 players here.
Oh my God!
Oh my!
He's killed him. The crowd go wild.
He's just killed him.
Now we know why the Broncos don't like Mondays.
No, they do not.
It's awful. It's absolute brutality.
He's just killed him. He's dead.
He's literally just dead.
He's just dead.
And that you don't see it that often.
There's
in
no
the amateur
apothecary.
league. No.
There's no apothecary here.
No, and there's
there's fix him up, but he's not helping.
No, there's a lot of laughing from the
a lot of laughing
from the benches there.
Both benches actually.
Yeah, and again, I think that speaks volumes to the crazed
sportsmanship.
Yeah, and the crazed worship of a deity that's interested in skulls and blood.
Interesting. You say crazed worship of a blood crazed deity. I say sportsmanship. 2 sides of the same coin.
Yeah, in a very real sense. I think the key element here is that he's dead.
Yes.
Yes. And I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be coming back.
I think he'll definitely miss this game, probably the season.
Yeah, I think he's going to be out for some time. This is a serious injury.
Yeah.
And it appears that the instructions are changing from the bench now. It appears that the idea is that the Broncos can't score if they are in fact not on the pitch.
They're not wrong.
They're not.
That's a
very hard to argue with
decision.
that. Yeah, it is.
I also want to point out the Jaguars didn't use their blitz.
No.
They didn't need a blitz.
No, I don't think they did. I think they'd actually moved everyone before.
Yeah.
Talking of blitzes, it appears that Short Tower is about to get some short shrift.
He's okay though.
Because he can dodge.
Because he can dodge.
He's pushed him on.
Is he gonna? Where's he gonna push him?
I don't think he has a choice. I think he's frenzied.
Oh, yeah. He's following him. It's just where he's following him to.
Okay. It's only one dice now, though.
It's got worse for him.
Yeah, he's put himself in a dangerous position, and the dodge has saved him once again. And they are dodgy.
They are dodgy, and that's a really bad position.
Yeah.
For I believe Dravek to be in.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some hurt put on him there. He's picked
He's
the
picked the
ball
ball
up
up this time.
And for the second time in this game, the ball is in the hands of the Broncos.
Yeah.
And in a very real sense, even with such a small amount of players, they really have put the hurt on here.
They really could. They could be going for the.
They could still steal
the touchdown here.
They could steal this.
They could.
And they're going to need to steal something from it because it
They're not stealing blood because all the blood is there.
No. And that was the legendary cornet, I believe. I think that was Dravek the Flayer.
I believe it was. Now, the Jaguars are looking to get some skinks across to cover the advance.
Okay, so he's deciding if he's gonna...
If he's just going to go for it with Lamonde.
It looks like there's some bold decisions going on. I think he's thinking about going with the Skinks here. And I have to say, in the first half, the Skinks really did bring the violence and the pain. And much more than the Saurus, but
Lamonde has just killed a man.
I mean, literally has just killed a man. And I've been meaning to talk to him about that because he might want to lay low for a while. Yeah, he's probably going to be wanted by some of the authorities. Or some of the Broncos fans in the
I think more likely
in the stables
Broncos
outside.
Fans.
Yeah.
The stables.
See that. The stables. Yeah. So, I think there's going to be some dodging as well from the Skinks. This is real violence.
Perfect Bloodbowl. A lot of violence.
A lot of violence. A lot of dodging. I don't think anyone really knows what they're doing, which I think always adds to the experience for me. Tex-Mex coming to get involved.
Coming to help out. And he's blitzing from a skink.
Oh, and he's got enough movement. They are so quick, those Skinks.
They are
and that is quick set.
And he is quick.
Yeah, so we could see how he covered that ground.
Yeah.
And it is another pow, but there was a skull.
There was a skull.
And I think the coaching staff got excited on the Broncos team, and then they saw the pow. And
that excitement faded very quickly.
Yeah. I mean, if he pushes him there, he is in prime Saurus territory.
He is in prime Saurus territory, if he even stays on the pitch.
So we're going to see where the ball ends up. It's landed right on...
On the Tuesday.
It has... Let me look at my notes. It is, in fact...
He's caught it!
The 6! Le Tuesday catches the ball, and suddenly the brothers are dominant. It's a murdering from Lamonde and a ball catch from Le Tuesday that nobody saw coming.
Half one was all about the Skinks. Half two, apparently, is all about the Saurus brothers.
It really is. This is a fantastic sequel.
It is. Oh, and he's broke the armour.
He's broke his armour as well with the skink. The Skinks
are not going on.
The Skinks have not had enough. They're not had enough. The armour's gone. Right? Could he kill another one?
Could he?
No. He can stun him.
Barely stun.
He can stun. And I would be stunned if a skink broke my arm.
I would be.
Because they are strength 2.
I would be stunned.
I think he went for the jugular.
Yeah. It's got those little skinky claws in under the armour.
Yeah. You could believe it. So, it looks like the Skinks have ganged up enough to get another 2 dice block.
They're doing it again.
Oh, and it appears he's going to try and push him into Lamonde's path. And Lamonde, whilst he's... It's another pow.
Oh my.
So, Isolotto has not had enough.
No, he's not.
No, he wants some more.
He wants more.
Yep.
Can he break the armour?
It's not even close.
Not even close.
This time he barely even marked it. I think most of the paint's still on there.
Yeah. I think that's blood.
Possibly. It looks like that we're going to be hitting a Vorax Death Skull there as well.
Yeah, the only Broncos player still on his feet.
That's an interesting fact that I hadn't actually just seen until you pointed it out.
The only one on his feet.
Thanks, Jake. So I mean, let's be real. There's absolutely no chance of him being able to pass that ball.
No.
No, Tuesday's going to have to carry that.
Tuesday is keeping that ball, or he's going down.
Well, he's chosen violence.
He has chosen violence, and there are now no Broncos players on their feet.
No, he has gone down, and he's not following up, and it's probably not a surprise.
No.
So,
is he going to break the armour?
No.
Close, but not quite.
Would have if it was not a Bloodseeker, but the Bloodseekers are more heavily armoured.
But it is a Bloodseeker.
Yeah.
So he didn't.
Yeah, that's factual, and we're big on that.
We are. So this is Short Towel getting involved.
Yeah.
Just trying to.
I think he's rushed to do that. No, he hasn't. No, I invented that.
You did invent that.
Yeah, I invented that. Thank you.
All those facts we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. I don't really understand what they are.
No.
Thank you. And there is a lot of blood on the pitch now.
There is, and not many Broncos.
No.
No.
And when we say Broncos, we don't mean cows.
No.
Or horses.
No.
I don't know what Americans call Broncos.
Horses.
Horses? I don't mean horses. They're in the stables outside. Bulls?
Bulls. I mean bulls.
Okay. Bloodbowl.
I mean, there's not a lot for the Broncos to do here, is there really?
I think try and not die.
Yeah. I mean, they've got the power against poor old Short Towel. What is he? Is he going to manage to break the armour?
I'm not sure. I think he's working out whether he wants to shove him or punch him. I'm not really sure why that's a decision.
Well, I suppose if he's got the frenzy, so he does attack him again, and he'd be further from the sideline.
He would, but he has decided to choose violence.
And I think that's a good choice, although he did roll poorly.
Yeah, he's failed to break the armour, which is surprising.
Frankly shocking because the Skinks managed to break the armour of the Bloodseekers.
Yes. Yeah.
Shocking display.
Tuesday is making moves, you could say.
Yeah, quite.
He's heading for the end of the week now.
He is.
And also the end zone.
I would say he's at least on Thursday now.
Yeah. And he's not rushing, which I think is sensible.
That's possibly the best choice either coach has made all day.
Yeah, because he's not going to pick the ball up again if he drops it.
No, he's
that
not.
was a real fluke. I'm pretty confident the ball actually just got stuck on him rather than him catching it.
It's now deflated. It's just caught on a spine.
Yeah, in a very real sense, they're going to need to replace that after this drive.
Yeah, they are.
But whilst the players are on the floor, they don't have control zones, so that does make the violence easier.
Much easier.
The Monday is really upset.
He is. He's only killed one person. Can he make it two?
Well, I don't know. It would be unlikely. I mean, the last time I saw a double killing was about 3 weeks ago. So, yeah. And that player is still on the run. So if you see him,
the one who killed the two, not one of the ones who died.
No. The one that died is also on the run because he's now part of a necromantic team.
I see.
Yeah, this is a victory for the draft and the game.
It really was,
rather than anything else.
Maybe we'll see Fury Fang back in a necromantic team in the future.
Maybe we could. Was it Fury Fang that died?
I believe it was Fury Fang that's bit the dust, if you will.
I need to check that.
Lamunde's got one down again, but he's not quite injured him this time. I
mean, he did exert himself a lot.
He did.
I mean, he literally bit that guy's head clean off.
Yeah, he did.
He really did. An armour isn't going to save you there.
No.
Because that's straight in the jugular.
That is. You've got no head.
And it appears there's some sort of attempt at a screening process.
There's some sort of attempt at a blocking process.
It's a 1 dice block. No, it's a 2 dice block. It's improving. And they've not used their blitz yet, so they could go for a blitz on him too.
They could.
It's only just be a push. No, it appears that the players have got themselves confused.
Yes, they have.
But it's okay because the correct player has in fact followed up. There was some skink language there that I didn't understand. I mean, he could go for the blitz, but it will almost certainly result in just a real punch in the head for Tex-Mex.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if, in fact, he's just going to try and do more of this screening process. Yeah, there was interesting. I mean, he is frenzied though, so
he is.
Could still get out of that position.
Yeah, I can see him getting out of it. I can also see him rolling double skulls though. So.
And the question now is: Are the Jaguars going to go for the touchdown, or are they going to try and hold the play up?
If they can get even less Broncos on the field.
Yeah, and ultimately, if they score late, it doesn't give the Broncos any time to reply,
no,
or to see if they can restore the consciousness of those players.
Quite. I'm not sure the conceding is really an issue for the Jaguars at the moment, though.
No,
I'm not sure that's even on the coaching team's mind.
There's some confusion there. He's just been informed that he is stunned, and so
he does actually have to
stay down. Yeah, and this is the danger when you employ paid actors in your team,
yes,
rather than actual Blood Bowl players. But we see this in the amateur leagues quite a lot.
We do.
So it's a shame, but those actors.
It's just a part of the game.
Yeah, those actors are out of work, and people need players for their team.
They do.
Oh, the Bloodseekers blitz in. Interesting. I think that's because he wants to move after trying to punch Tex-Mex in the face.
He is.
So
that's Vorax.
And they do call him Death Skull.
They do.
And I'm not 100% sure what that means.
No skulls there though, just pushes.
No, lots of shoving. There's some gestation as well, and some general aggression. There is now a power though, and Mexi's down.
Mexi's down.
He is.
Is his little scaly skin going to save him?
It certainly is, yeah.
Surprisingly.
And that is a 100% success rate in that particular block of his armour. So
thanks, Lord Master.
Oh, and he's putting a lot of pressure on the ball.
Yeah, he is.
And I think that's probably going to mean that they're going to have to try to score.
I think that's probably going to mean that Le Tuesday is going to blitz.
I could see exactly what we've just seen. Yes. Yeah. I think that's very, very realistic. But I think that's going to put pressure on.
Absolutely.
On to try to score.
It really is the best the Broncos could do.
It really is. And they are trying to calculate if it's possible to get to strength 9.
Yes.
For the three dice. Which is real brutality.
Yeah, bold.
To say. And it appears that Lamonde's decided to hold some control zone there. No blitz from him.
I think that's a wise call.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a call that benefits the game rather than his own ego.
Yes.
And he is a team player.
Yes.
If he knew what that meant, he'd realise that we're really praising him there. So the two camo skinks, that's Lick Rocks and Tex-Mex, they really are doing almost nothing in this game.
No.
Yeah, there are a lot of bystanding.
Well, to be fair, Shortail did a lot of dropping the ball
he did,
at the start of the first half.
Yeah, and I think it's a damning indictment of his play today that the ball is in fact in the hands
of a Saurus.
Yeah.
Yes. That really, the camo skinks are the ball carriers of the Lustrian teams.
That they are, yeah. That is my understanding. That is why you would draft those players.
I don't believe at any point either camo skink has held the ball.
No. I think he's licked the ball twice though.
Yes.
And
thrown it around a bit.
And I'm starting to wonder if his towel is short because he's been punished for this type of behaviour in the past.
If he keeps it up, he's gonna be Lick Rock's no town.
He is. But Le Tuesday is blitzing. He's giving him a push. And a push is enough if he doesn't follow up.
It is. And he's not following.
He's not.
He is running the other way.
Oh!
Is he going to go for it?
I'm very excited.
It's anything but a 1.
He doesn't need it. He's got 1 square left in his movement. They move 6.
Oh!
He's gone for the touchdown!
He's done it!
I don't believe what I'm seeing!
He's done it!
I thought he might hold off. But that's going to be a new drive.
Yeah, it is.
That's a turnover.
1-0 Javelins. Jaguars. It'll be the right team.
Someone scored.
What a touchdown there from the Jaguars.
But I feel like that came from real Bronco pressure.
It's hard to really apply the pressure when you've only got 3 or 4 players on.
Yes. And I have noticed that Calgore is still unconscious.
Yes.
He's not returned.
That is unfortunate for the Broncos.
And I think the question for the Jaguars now is, are they going to kick it long?
Yes.
They are. They are going to kick it long.
I can answer that, and the answer is yes.
I mean, it's late in the game, and if they want to score a second touchdown, it's really the only way they're going to get one.
It is.
So it's only going 1. So it's
Yeah.
a pretty accurate kick.
It's not bad.
So, and it's going to go
And it's
5
gonna bounce
again. So
in
it's
the
just
same
gone
direction.
across. And
It's
now
not bad.
we're going to see if there's anything spectacular that's happened because that ball was kicked. Because
That does happen a lot.
it
with
does,
Bloodbowl.
yeah. I mean, it's in the game.
It's in the rules.
Oh!
They've got a blitz!
Oh, it's the blitz! Oh dear! And that is the kicking team that received the blitz, which really is a kick in the teeth as well as
really
a kick
is.
of the ball.
Yes.
Yeah. Because there is only 3 Broncos players on the pitch. But don't worry, it is only D3 plus 1 of them, which it could be really poor.
Could be 2.
Yeah, it could be as little as 2 players that can move.
Could be 4.
Let's have a little look. It's 4. It's 4. That really sums up the Broncos game.
Yeah. This is looking bad for the Broncos.
I mean, this literally gives them a free turn.
I mean,
almost.
basically, yeah. For over half their team.
Yeah. And actually, more players can move as part of this blitz than the Broncos have on the field.
Yes.
Which.
Good job they didn't get the blitz. They'd have had to waste one of those players' movements.
They would have, yeah.
They wouldn't have had the players.
Although, with the day they've had, I think probably only 2 of them would have been allowed to go.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is fair.
The ref seems to have nodded off, really, at this point.
Yeah.
It's not worked out that the Lizards are stealing a lot of territory like this.
No.
Again,
To be honest, I think he's part of the same union as Fix 'em Up. He just does not want to work on a Sunday.
No. I think we're seeing a blitz. And a rush.
He's got a rush to blitz him.
He's got a rush to blitz him, but it was a risk worth taking.
Absolutely. Is he going to power him?
Oh, he does power him.
He's pushed him back as well. He's following up.
He's following up. And that's a good decision because that really helps him to protect the ball. No, not through the armour this time.
Not breaking the armour. He's
He
just
is
knocked him down.
But he is not out.
No.
And that's a great position.
That is. Yeah. I mean, what? Yeah.
What really can the Broncos do against such reckless hate?
You know what? I don't know.
No, I'm not sure either. And this is probably why I can't pass those coaching exams.
Almost certainly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's up. He is up.
That's a good choice.
And that is because it's better than being on the ground.
True.
He's gone for the blitz.
He has gone for the blitz.
It's just a push.
Just got a push.
Yeah.
Really not been the Broncos' day.
He has pushed it, and I would suggest he's not even pushed it real good.
No.
No.
Vanilla Ice?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if that was recorded by a different artist in the old world. And now he's got a real problem because
he's got to do it again.
And
he got the PAL, but it wasn't his.
His to get, and he has in fact gone down.
He has.
And there has been a lot of armour breaks in these situations.
There really has. Not quite.
Oh.
You got very excited.
I got excited, and then I remembered he's armour 10.
Yeah, he is. And now
that feels like it's just a holding position manoeuvre, really.
Yeah. No, there's no need to blitz there.
And the thing here is that Shorttail does have a chance to redeem himself.
He does. He could pick the ball up and score here.
He could.
The Jaguars coach doesn't know what he's doing.
No, he doesn't. He's struggling with counting.
Really struggling.
But it turns out that in fact there is a shot in here.
Yes.
He can blitz.
He's worked it out.
Yeah. It's almost like he's looked at the pitch. Oh, it's a push, but a push is enough
at this
because
point.
It gets him away from the ball.
Yeah, and that's all you really need.
And that would, in contrast, be a push that was in fact real good.
Yes.
Yes. And I feel like these moves are just for the sake of it moves.
Just rubbing salt in the wound, really.
Yeah, really. And Tex-Mex is coming across. What I really like about Tex-Mex is that because he's orange, I know who he is.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, it really helps. It appears that they have entrusted this to Shorttail, which is a bold move after his first half performance.
That's a shocking decision. I'm sorry.
Oh! He's done it! He's got the ball! I think he's going to score!
It's actually worked! We've got another one! Touchdown number 2 for the Jaguars!
That's 2-0, baby! That's 2-0!
One turn left. I don't think the Broncos have got any hope here.
I'm concerned for them.
This is bad.
Yeah, that's the end of the drive. So, is that Corngor going to regain consciousness? He
is.
He is. Although I didn't actually see that get rolled. So
that is fair.
But if they have cheated,
let's be fair. The ref has definitely nodded off. At
no,
this point.
he doesn't care.
No.
I don't think he cares. He thinks the game's over.
I agree. I am inclined to agree.
Yeah. 3. So it's sort of it's bobbled around. It's in almost an identical position to last time.
In fact, I think it is identical.
And if they got another blitz,
it could be 3.
it could literally be like they didn't. You blinked, but it isn't. It's a high kick. So one of the Broncos is going to get to attempt to catch this.
Do they want to? Do they want to put themselves in the targets of the Monday and the Tuesday?
I don't know. Not if I was them, I would say no.
I would say no too.
But it is. But
the Flayer's going for
Dravik
it.
the Flayer has no fear.
No fear.
He's cut the grass.
Doesn't care.
But he can't catch a ball.
Unbelievable.
I mean, it's just things that you hate to see.
Where were these players drafted from, really?
Well, the amateurs is the answer. Because
they're the amateurs.
We know some of them are paid actors as well.
True.
We did discuss that. We saw the rolling around.
We did have that discussion
earlier, which was obviously things that we don't like to see.
No.
I mean, there is a lot of smarting and being very clever from the Lizards about scoring on turn 4 because that wouldn't have happened without the pressure that the Broncos applied. So in a very real sense, they've only got themselves to blame.
Quite.
Yeah, that's tough for them. They would have only been losing this game 1-0 now. So, I mean, I'm starting to think that the red mist has in fact left them.
It's lifted.
Yeah, it has lifted.
They're running away.
And they are running away.
There are no other words for it. They're running away.
Where once they saw the colour of our blazers, now they only see the colour of our shirts.
Quite.
Yeah. Surrendering, if you will.
Quite.
Surrendering.
And
it appears that that it's not actually possible for any of the Jaguars to actually throw a block.
No.
So I've got a feeling that this end is going to unfortunately peter out after what was an exceptionally exciting second half.
It does look like that.
Yeah. I mean, this was a second half that had it all, though. It really was. There was death. There was scoring. There was
death.
Absolutely remarkable catching.
Yeah.
There as well.
Unbelievable.
And I think that was the handshake from the coaches.
The coaches shake hands begrudgingly.
I'm pretty sure that the six-handed coach there, the six-handed
coach
offered his other hand, which is in fact a flipper for that shake. So there you go.
Says it all, really, doesn't it?
It really does. But thank you for joining us on this inaugural
Blood Bowl weekend.
It certainly was.
The Badlands Super League.
We'll be back in 4 weeks' time to do it all over again.
Yes, we will.
Make sure you're checking out all of the things you need to know on the TCSN pages, which you can find where?
Everywhere. You can find them everywhere. They're everywhere. They're Facebook, they're Instagram, they're triplecrownwargaming.com, they're YouTube. And make sure you check out our sponsors down in Corringham, Essex, Bomram Gaming.
Thanks, Bomram. You guys are legends. Remember to tag your friends and like, subscribe and share. Then head over to triplecrownwargaming.com and become a knight of the realm today.
What are you doing, mate?
You alright?